Hello, Leo, and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie, and this is going to be your weekly reading for August 23rd through the 29th. Quick disclaimer, this is a general reading and cannot resonate with everyone, so take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. And if none of it resonates, you can check out one of the readings for some of your other signs, or you can go check out some of the most amazing readers that are on this platform. Just Google it, you'll find lots of good stuff out there, something that may be more attuned to your situation this week. So thank you for being here. And, and this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor, lawyer, therapist, counselor, etc. I'm just a girl with a passion for the tarot, and anything that I say resembling advice is based solely on my opinion, my own experiences, my own knowledge, my interpretations of the cards, and little bits and pieces that may occur to me intuitively from time to time throughout the reading. So, now, with all of that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get started. We are starting this week with an archetype card. If you can see here, you guys got the womb this week. So think of the womb as being like a very warm, safe, nourishing environment. Somewhere where something is created, where something is grown, and where something can safely develop. This could, for some people, definitely represent a pregnancy, or you may be incubating an idea, okay, the beginnings of something that you are working to manifest. Something is growing here, though. Something is being nourished and something is growing. So we'll see what that is as we get through the reading. Next card I'm going to pull is going to be a Moonology card that's going to give us an idea of what kinds of energies may be influencing you or the situation this week. And we have Full Moon in Pisces, balance spirituality and practicality. All right. Let's move that. Okay. Camera doesn't want to focus very much today, so we'll just do what we can with what we got. So the next two cards I'm going to pull a few cards from an oracle deck to kind of get an idea for what the main situation is this week that you guys will be dealing with. Okay, so what is the main situation for Leo this week? So the first card we've got out is the Spirit Board. So, spirit communication, talking to ghosts. That card, the meaning of that card is pretty literal. This can also indicate that there's some kind of messages coming to you from the other side, from past loved ones, from spirit, from unseen entities. So, you may literally be having some paranormal experiences lately. This could come to you in a dream. So that's just an idea. Let's get a few more cards on the table to kind of clarify that. What kind of communication is coming in? Okay, so we have, and I believe this is pronounced tasseography. Tea leaf reading. Okay, so this is you may be seeing a psychic or someone who reads tea leaves, or this could just indicate you seeking out tarot readings, things of that nature, a medium, to facilitate this communication, this spirit communication, to receive the messages or the insight that is coming into you at this time. You may also be looking for answers right now in regards to something that could be whatever it is here that you're growing or incubating. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards to just get a good idea of what we're dealing with before we move on to the tarot. See what else. So we have the Lantern. This did come out for my last reading as well, but I shuffled the shit out of these cards. So there's some kind of information illuminating the way for you this week. Probably whatever's coming in from Spirit. So Spirit is trying to communicate with you to give you some insight into something that's going on in your life right now. It could also be to warn you, or perhaps point out something that you're kind of blind to, or something that you have not noticed that's going on around you. But Spirit is trying to illuminate something for you. or a spirit, something. One more for Leo, please. We have the Scale. I'm going to put it really close to the camera real quick to try to make it focus so I can shock it back into focusing when I put the card down. So the Scale has a lot to do with fairness and balance. It also has to do with making a wise decision. Okay, so you have a choice. And the Scale refers to getting all the information so that you can make the best decision possible for you for this situation. So if there is a choice right now that you have to make, a major decision, okay, then there's something from the other side, something unseen is trying to give you information before you make this decision so that you do the right thing. Okay, so there may be something that you may just have a feeling that something's off. It's making it hard for you to make this decision. I would trust your intuition as well, because we can intuitively sense communication from spirit even when we don't hear it or see it, straightforward or up front. Like, I think most people are going to receive these messages when they're asleep, when they're dreaming, when you're in that dream state and you're just more open to communication. I'm trying to see where this balancing spirituality and practicality comes in. And I don't have an answer for that yet, which is why we're going to go ahead and switch to the tarot. Let's see. First, I'm going to clarify the spirit board. Clarify the spirit board for me, please. The spirit communication. I want to know who... Okay. So this has to do with a conflict of some kind here. We have the Five of Rods. A conflict or a competition. It doesn't have to be major conflict, but it can be. Anything that is rooted with the number 5, that's not the right way to say that, but anyway, 5 is about change. Okay, so usually 5 is going to indicate some kind of problem, obstacle, challenge, conflict, whatever, that instigates change for you, usually in how you see the world and how you approach future challenges. So if you are aware of a conflict at this time, then this is going to be potentially information that's advising you on what to do. And if you're not aware of any conflict at this time, then that may be what the message is about, is some kind of challenge, some kind of conflict, something going on behind the scenes that may make trouble for you that you're not aware of yet. Let's clarify the tasseography. So we have the Seven of Rods. And the Seven of Rods is all about, I'm trying to trick my camera again. It's all about standing your ground, standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for what you want, that which your heart desires so strongly. Okay, this is you putting your foot down and not allowing anybody else to get in your way or to distract you from your purpose, from your goal. This could also be directly referencing this Five of Rods, this conflict here. If that's the case, then whatever this conflict is isn't so much coming about to, it is coming about to change your path or to change your decision, but perhaps not for the right reasons. And that's why the Seven of Rods is coming out. You want to definitely stick with your gut on this one. So whatever it is that happens, it's trying to sway you. It's trying to push you in a different direction so that you're not making the best choice for yourself. So you really have to stand up for yourself in that situation. Okay, let's clarify the Lantern. So we have the Ace of Cups or the Ace of Elixirs in this deck. Okay, usually this is a new relationship, a new opportunity, an offering of love. That is usually new. Because it's coming out with the Lantern, then that can indicate that the information that's coming into you is regarding a new relationship that you may have. So it could go one of two ways. This information could be warning you or informing you about someone you may be getting into a relationship with, or this relationship may bring that information or may illuminate things for you regarding something else. When I get to the next tarot deck, we're going to clarify that a little more. So we'll go ahead and move on and clarify the scale. And then we'll switch on to the next deck. Can we clarify the scale for Leo, please? So we have the 7 of Coins in reverse, indicating that you may, something that you've put a lot of time, energy, and resources into, you may not be seeing the reward from that, or it's not productive. Because the 7 of Coins is all about, reaping the rewards from your hard work. So you've put a lot of work into something and you're not seeing any progress. Nothing is coming back to you from everything that you've put into it. And so that's, to me, indicating that your decision has to do with this situation where you're not going anywhere. It feels like you're not going anywhere. It feels like you're stuck. And you're afraid to waste any more time, effort, resources on this situation if it's going to continue to not bring you positive results. So we'll go back through and clarify with more tarot cards. First, we'll clarify the Spirit board and the 5 of Rods. So we have the Sun in reverse. In this deck, it is associated with the constellation Scorpius. And it says, I have to look at it, intensity, passion, fearless, initiative. But it is in reverse. So the Sun also has to do with happiness and clarity and success. So this could be a warning to you that something is not necessarily looking to be successful for you. Some kind of endeavor, something that you're investing in, something that it could be a business venture, something that has to do with the material realm, financial, or it could be a relationship that you are investing a lot of time and emotion into that may not pan out the way you thought it would. Okay, let's clarify the tassiography with the 7 of Wands, 7 of Rods. Clarify that, please. Okay, we have the 2 of Fire, associated with constellation Fornax, incubation, pregnancy, and nurturance. Okay, this directly relates to that womb card as well. So you're creating something, you're growing something, and you could be pregnant as well. I'll throw that out there. If you think that's a possibility, you might take a test. I don't know, but so you've got this divination here, and then standing up for something, and you're standing up for your whatever it is that you're incubating, whether it be a baby or a creative idea. Let's move on, and then we'll come back to it. Let's clarify the Lantern with the Ace of Cups. I really want to know what this Ace of Cups is about. So we have the Queen of Water, or the Queen of Cups, associated with the constellation Grus, which is a bird. Longevity, commitment, and eternity. So this may be, if this is referring to a new relationship, this could be a lifelong relationship. This could be a very strong partnership. It could be a soulmate situation, but something that requires a very deep commitment, or somebody who is very committed to you as well. Maybe this is a beginning of a relationship that you haven't been in for very long, so you don't quite know how you feel about it or where it's going. And in that case, the Spirit's indicating that this could be a very, eternal connection. It could also indicate that this relationship or this individual is somebody that was in your life or somebody who was very special to you from a past life as well, because we do have that eternity side to that card. So this could be somebody that's part of your soul family or your soul group. Okay, let's clarify the scale with the 7 of coins in reverse. Why is that 7 of coins in reverse? Okay, we have the 7 of fire associated with the constellation Hydra, perseverance, stamina, and survival. So this is kind of advising you to hang in there, actually. Maybe you're a little impatient, and so like the results aren't coming into you yet, but they might. But this is also indicating, because we come back to the scale, right? And this is all about a very important decision that you need to make. And I think that this could be advising you to make a situation that is most likely to affect your ability to survive in a positive way. It could also just indicate that this could be a very difficult situation for now, but that it will get better. So it could be a difficult financial situation that you're in right now. And if you are, okay, so we're just going to pretend for a second that you're like definitely pregnant, then that would be something that could cause a lot of stress, like that feeling of being financially unstable or insecure. But we have I just realized that we have the 7 of rods twice, the 7 of fire, 7 of rods. We have a lot of fire energy on the table. I'm going to clarify this one real quick with another card. I'm going to clarify that 7 of fire. We have the Knight of water. Okay. Associated with constellation Scutum, I believe is how you say that. And it says protection, preservation, and defense. So this could be indicating that whatever this is something that you need to fight for. Defend it. Defend yourself. Defend your right to have abundance, to have happiness. Defend this relationship or this, whatever's in the womb, whatever you're growing, whatever you're creating, okay, to protect it and defend it with your life. Okay, and this is the Knight of water, so water's emotions and love. There's a very deep emotional attachment to this in this situation. This also tells me that even if, like, it doesn't have to be a baby, but we're just going to say it is for now, you're growing this thing, this baby, whatever it is, and it requires a lot of you. It's not necessarily going to be easy, but you're happy to do it. It makes you very happy. You love it. And so you're willing to do anything to help it grow. And so whatever the 7 of coins is referring to, you're going to be able to overcome that. And so I think the difficult decision here is whether to continue to try here on this situation or to move in a different direction altogether. When I asked what you should do, it says protection, preservation, and defense. So protect this. Whatever it is that you've invested in, whatever it is that you're trying to grow. You may not be seeing results yet, but it's all about timing. If it feels right to you and you don't feel right walking away from it, then you shouldn't walk away from it. You should continue to fight for it, because things could turn around on a dime. It all depends on the energy. It all depends on, especially if it's financial in nature, it could all depend on, the economy, which is forever fluctuating and changing. Things could be not going very well at a job, but you could get offered a raise, or a higher position that pays better. It could be interpreted in a lot of different ways. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch over to the oracle cards to get just a little more clarification. I think usually lately I've been asking different questions of the oracle cards depending on what we've got in the table. So first I want to ask about this sun in reverse. Why the sun is in the reverse position. And so then we got the sun again from the oracle deck. Rebirth, illumination, and visualization. So we have the sun in reverse, but then we have the sun come out upright again from a different deck. Well, I mean, it's the same deck, but it's the oracle part of the deck. So I think that this conflict, whatever it is affecting your happiness right now, but it's temporary. It's temporary. And you don't have to let it, ruin your vibe or or scare you or make you unhappy. Come back over here to this perseverance, this preservation, fight for it. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what you want for yourself. Fight for the things and the people that you love, and fight for your right to be happy. Okay, because happiness is available to you. Happiness, you already have it. You already have it. And I think that it's little life things, and it's worries and it's fears, potentially about money or about the uncertainty of the future, that is keeping you from fully experiencing your happiness. Okay, so we'll move on to Flowers from the Dead deck. And this time I want to know a little bit about this balancing spirituality and practicality. What does that have to do with anything? I'm kind of stumped on that one. So we have the Coyote, cunning and resourceful when it comes to balancing spirituality and practicality. Okay, so because we have the Spirit Board and Tasseography on the table, okay, these are two types of spiritual communication, divination, whatever you want to call it, mediumship, okay? So there may be a huge focus for some of you guys on the spiritual part of life right now. And this would just be advising you to not abandon the physical part of life, okay? So like money and stuff and resources, mundane, earthly, day-to-day things, don't abandon those. Don't forget about it. Don't forget to maintain the material part of your life. And then I also tie this in with the scale, right? You may have to get creative in your problem solving. It also indicates to me with that resourceful part of it that it's confirming that you're going to be okay. It's confirming that you're going to be able to provide for yourself, provide for your family, this partnership, a child, if that's actually what's going on for you, that you're going to be able to make it and survive and thrive. You're going to be able to stay above water, and you're going to be able to continue to move forward, make progress in your life, in whatever it is here that you're growing or incubating. I'm going to switch now to the Learning to Witch deck. See if we can get any advice for how you can use your resourcefulness, or what can help you figure out the right plan of action. So we have Peridot. Unconditional love, call abundance to self. So if you're into crystals, you can actually, work with that stone, setting intentions for attracting abundance into your life. And I also think that there's a lot of power in speaking these things, saying out loud, that I need this, I want this, I will manifest this for myself. I will manifest abundance in my life. I will have everything I need. I will provide for my family. I will be happy and thrive and enjoy every moment, and I will have everything that I need. Just speaking that out into the universe, there's power behind your words. It's like saying a spell, okay? And when you do spell work, you speak it out loud in a ritual or just in a calm and meditative state. Mantras, healing mantras, things of that nature. Speaking out loud your intention to manifest abundance and maintain your happiness could be very powerful for you as well. So definitely consider doing that. I was going to say, you could look up mantras or spells that other people have written for reading out loud having to do with attracting abundance, or you can write one yourself. It's just about putting it out in the universe and believing that you can have it and that it will come back to you positively. Okay, so next card I'm going to pull. Oh, you know what? That also makes me think. This balanced spirituality and practicality. Using your spirituality to attract physical or material abundance in your life. Okay, realizing that it's not one or the other. You don't either walk the spiritual path or the material path. They intertwine. They are connected. They're the same path, just different types of energy. I think that's what that has to do with. Okay. All right, let's pull a card from the Shamanic Medicine deck. Give us a little more insight. Okay, so we have the Flute. Okay, expressing your feelings, expressing your thoughts. And I think that this takes me back over here to what I was saying with, expressing your intentions, speaking them out loud, giving it frequency, giving it vibration, giving it life, speaking life into your intentions. And your intention, most likely, from what I'm seeing here, would be to call abundance into your life, and to allow you to nourish whatever it is, whatever is referred to by this womb card, whether it be a child or something that some creative pursuit, something that you're bringing into the world, something that you're giving life to. Okay, that's expressing your intentions out loud. The voice is so important, so powerful. So last card I'm going to pull. This is just what last bit of advice or insight Spirit has for you guys before we wrap up the reading. Last bit of insight or advice. All right, so first we have springtide. Okay, and springtide is all about, the end of hardship and the beginning of renewal and abundance. Okay, the winter is over, spring is blooming, everything is coming back to life, things are growing, progress is being made. So it's very good. That means if you're going through a time of hardship right now, that it's just about over, or it is over, and things are really going to turn around for you guys. Things are going to start looking up. And then we also have frequency of light, which is kind of what I was just saying a second ago, okay, about speaking your intentions, giving them an audible frequency. The frequency of light, this card is a lot about, because you have your own frequency, your own vibration. Okay, we are all lights in the dark, and this is about you sharing your light, shining your light on the people around you, on the environment around you, and offering that higher frequency, that higher vibration to others. Being a guiding light for other people as well. And because you may find yourself, that's a very powerful position to be in. It's very important. It's very important. So you could be a mentor of some kind, or a teacher, or you may just be teaching other people around you through your actions, through the decisions that you make, how to live a happier, higher vibration, just how to have better vibes, and how to overcome hardship without becoming jaded, or without it taking over your life, without it ruining, your attitude. Okay, how to be happy no matter what's going on around you, shining that light out into the universe, and just living that higher vibration. Yeah, if you guys have been having a rough time, it's almost over. Things are going to be in a positive way. I mean, things are about to get a lot better. Okay, all it takes is you working your magic, speaking those intentions, bringing abundance in, and fighting for it, knowing that you deserve it, you've earned it, and that it is for you. Abundance is for you. Happiness is for you, and believe that it is coming to you. Believe it. That's part of the magic. That's part of the power, is having faith in the universe and having faith in your own ability to manifest these things for yourself. So that's what I've got for you guys this week, Leo. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated with you, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get updated when I upload new videos every week. Soon I will start doing some pick-a-card readings, and if you have any suggestions or anything that you would like to see me do on my channel, please leave it in a comment below. I would love to see what everybody wants to see and incorporate it into my future videos. So with that, I will, I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I don't know. Thank you guys for joining me. Take care. Take a pregnancy test if that sounds like a possibility, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, and if you are pregnant, leave it in a comment because that would be awesome. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.